Yes, so, it don't taste more. I salute every man and woman out there. And I go say, I beg ordinary president, because sometimes not be the right thing for us to always share everything we be say. It be say now debt does not make sense. I know it has been a while now, I've not been out. So I'm not still out, but I'm going to be showing something that will make, that we all need to be deliberating on. Because if we all cannot be sharing things that affect us, it does not make sense. So I just want to be putting this before every man and woman out there, that who is born of the Nigerians. Yes, please, pardon me. No, this is not, this is a good program that really, when I watched it, I see that, yes, if today our governor Obaseki is packing Chinese people all over Edo State, and other governments are still doing the same thing, and these people, I want us all to watch this. These are the government officials deliberating on the issues. This woman you are seeing in front of your screen is called Madam Savicons. She's really doing her job perfectly, just like the ordinary Ahmed Issa. And the liaison officer you are seeing there is also doing his job perfectly. God will bless them all. So please, I will not be coming out today to see me physical, but you will hear my voice. So I'm going to be putting this before my brothers and sisters out there, because this is PFM, which I know that is worldwide. It's an avenue for us all to always know what is happening in within our region, our country. So please, let us be watching it as we all move on. So if he decide for me to come out and show my face and start to do my show, then I will do. But I will be reserving that for tomorrow. I salute the man with the Sabi, the mega comrade. God will bless you richly. I always say this: if you were to be Oyedekbo, I think your church would have filled up today, because all your prophecy, they have all come to pass. So you are just supposed to be a thing that everybody will be worshiping right now. But I'm surprised it's not like that. They are trying to turn it the other way around. God will bless you richly. I want to also appreciate every man and woman. Ciao, Vivian, see you. Yes, so God will bless you. Then I'm still seeing Osayande. I didn't see it well because I'm on the back side. So God will bless you for coming. I think that is red. God will bless you. Please let us watch this, as we all know how to drive this government that is operating in APC and PDP that is killing us. The reason why we must bring in Showore, that is why I want us to work on this.
All the people where they listen to us. My name is Nena Kajimeli. I'm a national coordinator and chief executive officer.
If the follow is not good, let me know.
Thank you very well. And I carry today. My colleague and members of management and representative of NAFDAC, they go take their own mouth, chop their onions. They go introduce themselves by themselves.
Thank you, Ordinary President. I am Dr. Abubakar Jimo, the Director of Public Affairs, NAFDAC.
Good morning, Ordinary President. Good morning, Brekete family. My name is Mrs. Favor, the Nodal Officer for Servicom NAFDAC. Thank you.
Good evening, Flora. If the follow is not good, let me know. I can change
Good morning,
it.
Brekete family. My name is Tony Uchelebe. I made the take complaints for Servicom office.
We're supposed to be showing things that affect us. It's very, very important. Not be when they beat this man or when this man still will be what we want to see it. So let's deliberate on this issue.
I want to go to say, he gets somebody who will raise the standard of NAFDAC, not be for Nigeria, not be for Africa, the world over. The woman will stand with her 2 legs for ground to talk, say, take drugs, substandard things where person person will consume, it no go work for this country. But I know the person now who of blessed memory. Shall we all rise to honor her? Let us all observe 1 minute silence in honor of Her Excellency, distinguished woman, a woman of substance, the woman that lived a positive life, a life that has impacted positively in the lives of Nigerians, Africans, and the world over. The people will be Muslims amongst us, pray Muslim version. The people will be Christians amongst us, pray Christian version. The people will believe in traditional religion, pray in a traditional way. Or we they pray, may God Almighty forgive her of her shortcomings. May God Almighty reward her of her good deeds. The children which she leave behind and her husband, may God Almighty make it easy for them. The legacy which she leave behind, may nobody make any effort to destroy them. Amen. Thank you. If we say we get selfless human beings like Dora Akunyili, say from 1960 where we get independence, we get up to 100 Dora Akunyilis in different ministries, departments, and agencies. Don't be waiting for the talk with this. But even that time when she did try, she was doing it alone. Support no day for her. And for you to hold that place well, you will need prayers. You will need support. You will need encouragement. You will need the intervention of God. Because the people where they make money, that time, you dare not bring all these things within the dump for our country today. That time, if you go pharmacists, they sit up to attend to you. That time, she make us understand, say, you get the right. Make them open the leaflet of the medicine where you want buy. Make them tell you the side effect. Make them even, pharmacists know they rush that time to sell drug to you. They will first of all engage you in a conversation. As if they say our country, we know to get good health package. Even this one that they hear say Ministry of Health, they fight NHIS secretary, they fight this one. Now the corruption within for Ministry of Health, now they try to cover up so. Maybe they move from one ministry, department, and agency. We now go here waiting to come out from Ministry of Health. People when they destroy this country, they still do. Even as they no deal for government again, they still get influence. You get some things where they don't put for ground when they say, na conduit pipe it be. For every single money we drop, it must reach them. Like I tell you, anybody who don't ever serve as a permanent secretary for this country, they get one investigation where I don't do on top of any, whether serving or retired permanent secretary, when I go hear how much money they go to their pocket, even after retirement. And the one package where they give every permanent secretary a few months to his or her retirement. You can know say the people when we say the minority people where we get for this country, we hold Nigeria by neck, take hand, block your nose, take hand, cover in eyes, call the choke am for throat. When they say Nigeria one day they go live and small make you breathe because if we die, try everything they try for this country. Now so Nigeria take they survive. Mia. Then they no go won't make this country make it move forward past where it did. Because if they allow Nigeria move forward past where it did, plenty things will come out. We get a package. I'm sorry to say this. Majority of our problem for this country, the people we orchestrate, God forgive me, and I get evidence, now civil servants. Not be all the civil servants, some civil servants. There is no stealing in this country that can happen without the connivance, the assistance, the endorsement, the participation of civil servants. Once civil servants come out their hand, you can't steal kobo. Who born you? Now, I'm not saying that all civil servants, but make you go do your investigation. There is no way any stealing don't ever happen for this country. Apart from armed robbery, where they go carry gun. This one, when they say that they use paper from one office to another, transfer money, move money. Make I tell you now, another method when they take the thief money for this country, nobody don't ever open mouth, talk, including this present government where they fight corruption. When I see that window period of this government don't take over from this government, and this government don't work out go, but this government never enter in that transition period. If you now know the kind of money when they exchange hand, the kind of stealing when they happen for this country. Some of these ministries, departments, and agencies, the one we get 200 billion naira, 200 billion. You know, when I know what they go tender, 200 million. Now the remaining money where they on top, not be something where they go fit easily come out at once, but you go somewhere where it go they generate interest for them. Letting money there for ground. I don't tell you now, Nigeria no get business to borrow money from anybody. There is no country that is as blessed and as rich as Nigeria in the whole world. If the stealing where they go on for this country happen for America, America they go close down, they go run down. What did they get from America? Here, only God Arabic we God take bless us, we can survive. Moringa, we God take bless us for bush, we can survive.
Please do the sharing, do the sharing.
Things. Go to Enugu, cold deposit waiting for Enugu, not be here. Go to Zamfara. This Zamfara where armed bandits, they enter, they kill people anyhow. If you now know waiting God deposit for Zamfara state, they no get business with poverty. Go to Benue State and see. Benue State, the food basket of the nation. The land is fertile, so take their women. Family planning, know they work for their body. You hold Benue State woman as a man, you hold her for hand for too long, the leg will not enter. Only hand. I want to tell him more. We are so blessed. There is no part of this country that is not uniquely blessed. Mention one place, I will tell you what thing God deposit there. No state, no local government. Every part of this country get we God bless this country in a different way, in a unique way. But what thing will they get? Stealing upon stealing. I hear about, I don't get evidence for this one where I want to. I hear say Chinese, they for some remote villages now. Now mining then they do. But no be legal mining, like illegal mining. And nobody they do them anything. But I don't get evidence. I don't get video, I don't get document. But some people talk, say, if I want, they go carry me go there. Say them too, they will work under the Chinese people. They say the Chinese people don't even get signboard. So you go walk out, enter bush, you no go know. But you go just see trailer, they come out, they go. Now our natural resources, now they load for inside trailers. so. And our fellow Nigerians, they work for inside the mine, but I don't get evidence. And I go work until I get evidence. But this one where I accept so that they share money, give permanent secretaries, I get evidence. This one where I talk so within transition period, no be small money, money where then they thief between when other government go and this one never enter. That period, now in trillions of naira. If today, part of the money where some people thief for this country, one person money, if they want share them, every Nigerian will get 1 million naira, including Pekin, will be 3 months old. He go share them, he go reach them, the money will still remain 1 million naira. After all, we no pass 200 million. Let's assume will be 300 million. Approximately say will be 300 million naira. Money where one person thief for this country. If they share 1 million naira, Mama Amaka go get 1 million naira. Chidube go get 1 million naira. Brazil go get 1 million naira. Ebuka go get 1 million naira. Everybody go get 1 million naira. Yet the money never finish. Make una know what they do. Then some of una go sit down. Some people wait thief money, take care of their wives and children alone. When it reach time where they go arrest them, they go come with sentiment. Hey, na because na TV man. No, na because na Igbo man. No, na because na Hausa man. No, na because na Muslim. No, na because. Hey, and then we innocently, I be ignorantly, I be foolishly, we go come the fight. These people, when they want to go on vacation, don't know they remember you. If they cough, normal cough where you cough, you know, so you get some kind of cough where you go cough. No, sneeze where you go sneeze. You go, try. I don't well know. Then if they sneeze, that sneeze, na sickness. They go make them check the sneeze and waiting in me. Some people, they go medical check-up, so then they check their saliva. Ordinary saliva. You remember me, then get mesiometer. When I know mesiometer, the meter where they take the gauge mess to know which I don't know. They never fabricate them. I know, even me, I don't know. I just imagine them. That is to tell you so they get money to waste. Ordinary mess. You won't analyze it in the inside. What thing go there inside? We pass smell. I want to make all of us join hands, make we understand one thing. People when they thief money, nothing concern them with your religion. Nothing concern them with your tribe. Nothing concern them with your status, whether you are a male, you are a female, you are this. No! Their own business. These are selfish human beings. We don't abuse. We don't abuse the powers where their various offices have the opportunities give them. I want to make all of us join hand. They collect oil well for somebody's hand. He will go back to his state, begin to instigate people to fight these people so that when the government they distracted, they will continue. They will say, make them call them as former thieves where them be. Some now service chiefs, some now service thieves, former service chiefs, some now former service thieves. The difference between thief and chief, now C and T. When they come to down, now that time they go show their importance. Some of these crises where they happen, make una go check them, investigate them well. The origin now from some few individuals we no one make the country they at peace. Why? Because if the country they at peace, their secret will they exposed. And if their secret they exposed, people go sabi who the kind people where them be. Rather, they go use, as if they say, you know some money where you no sweat for. You can use it anyhow. I don't know whether you understand. Like when I went with the end salary, I never see any of una way they go pay them salary like this. You go just carry and come begin to dash everybody. You know that easy. Because you don't calculate how you take suffer, how you take gather the money, and when the next money will come, you know, say now until month end. So you go calculate money for soap, you buy, keep. Money for oil, money for this money. The one will remain. Now you go begin think of, hey, Salome talk say she no get money for school fees. Danjuma talk say medicine don't finish. But person, we no struggle, we no sweat for the money. You go hard them to share them. You go hard them. Like when I go see the kind lifestyle with their children they live. Hey, Osalobwa. If you now see the kind lifestyle with this, some of these big men who thief our country money, they live. You know, you believe your eyes. Now their children will enter nightclub, they go buy drink. Champagani. Now, the CHAMPGN, not being Champagani. Eh? But what if when I tossing a champagne, what of the G we did now? They know they call them. Okay, no be Champagani. Now waiting. Eh? Champagne. Oh, champagne. At this school, no go. All this one, like they say, they call them Champagani. Because of the N, the G way they inside. By the time the club will end, if you see the receipt, somebody overnight, he don't blow 10 million naira for nightclub. Yes. 10 million naira. Because his papa no sweat for the money. If you even go to the parents and say, we see Junior yesterday for nightclub, say, this is time, this is time. This is time. This is how you spend 10 million naira. I say, oh, well, that is chicken money. They did not steal the money. My dear, how much did you give to him before? There was no, I wasn't having enough money. I only gave him 50 million naira to just manage. Because this is our money that has been stolen. Go to hospitals now. Who amongst us get confidence say you go work out, go hospital with your pikin, where they cry, or the pikin where they faint, say they go attend to you without money? No, anybody will get confidence. Even people who already register with NHIS, when they attend to you, the thing pass Panadol, they will tell you say it's not inclusive. You have to stamp your feet on the ground before NHIS will agree to accommodate something with it. 50,000 naira. Another fraud. Yet every year you go here say they allocate so billions of naira to health sector. So billions of naira to educational sector. So billions of naira to this. Now so we dey hear, but we know they see anything for ground. May God help us. May God Almighty intervene on our behalf. As we don't talk this one now, we dey come back to NAFDAC. May they notice that we don't forget say they dey for studio. Una go tell us why una dey allow big drugs they full everywhere. First of all, when they establish NAFDAC, wetin be the reason why government established NAFDAC? Wetin una don't do so far? Wetin be the challenges where they prevent una from delivering, from executing the responsibility where they give una? Over to una.
Yeah, thank you, Ordinary President. We appreciate you, but let me first and foremost disabuse your mind. Say, big drugs don't do for Nigeria. It is very, very important.
Big drugs don't do for Nigeria.
Yeah, everybody, as you say.
Everybody,
it's very important.
I will allow you.
So that Honorable President, make
no do holding this PRO here. Maybe we try understand each other.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I don't see your body language. I don't see where you go.
We
that these kind of people will not prepare. I pray if fake drugs no dey for Nigeria, so be it. But if fake drugs dey for Nigeria, may his family members be victims to fake drugs in Nigeria. Amen? Not be just extended family, his close family, they go buy drugs, they go buy fake drugs, and they go drink them, and they go see the negative effect and impact of fake drugs. Amen? Amen. Continue.
Ordinary president, underlying fake drug berekete. Fake drug is that you don't.
Did I use the word fake drugs berekete in this place?
Yeah, you are saying plenty. It's not plenty. It's not a wash. So it's not important.
No use the word where I no use.
It's very important as for if you actually want to save this country in terms of the confidence level in taking drugs. So don't use that language as if the whole place is at work. It's very, very important.
Yeah, you know, say fake drugs go everywhere.
No. Ordinary Ahmed, let's face it. We are not here to pander to the gallery. I'm in Nigeria.
No be pander. We're not a pander anything here.
Now NAFDAC has been fighting. What we are saying, we have a problem, but not the way you are painting. That's what I'm trying to correct before I go into my life.
Now I make I pray
so that you don't.
As I pray that prayer, why you not answer amen?
Yeah.
If you not say the thing no plenty, for answer amen.
What is your study?
Which study?
What is your study?
Not be any study.
You give us this one we are doing.
You just do general prayer. If you not say you get confidence, say the drugs no plenty for this country.
Let's go.
Shout amen.
Let's go. Let us not
remove that for your mind.
I'm not here to pander to the gallery. I'm here to answer this question specifically. NAFDAC was created in 1993 to safeguard public health, to control what you eat. Imported food, drugs, cosmetics, medical devices, and packaged water. People will readily forget, before the creation of NAFDAC in 1993, what was happening. Government saw through it. Before the creation of NAFDAC, NAFDAC was just a small department in the Federal Ministry of Health before 1993. And because things were not going on normal, people were not checking, even the issue of drug product registration was not there. It was just there in the book. The NAFDAC function you see today have always been there from time immemorial. But it was the creation of NAFDAC that actually brought everything to the fore. So looking back, NAFDAC is 25 years this year. We are going to celebrate very soon and tell our story and look at the challenges we have. We are not saying we are perfect. We do have challenges. And you readily agree with me that among other leading agencies in Nigeria, NAFDAC is in the forefront. You have just shown an accolade of the late Professor Dorakbili.
I get that before not the property, my friend. Yes. I got them before not the property. Yes, you raise the standard. Now the standard don't collapse.
The standard, yes, we don't have challenges.
Holding this challenges.
Yeah, we do
have reality for granting. You they argue, waiting, you will not go fit proof. Now I go open telephone line, Nigerians go follow Chukman. Even people who for studio, make una face am. People they drink drugs, they die for this country. How many people don't get bad experience for this country? Raise up your hand. See people here. Pure butter. When we go sit down, make we join hands together, make we move this country forward. You sit down here, they do holding this PRO style.
Yeah, I think basically.
Madam, no, they come and down, leave and make the display waiting, carry come.
Let us face ordinary Ahmed, let us face reality on the ground. We do have challenges.
This is not fiction.
We do have challenges. We are not saying we have solved the problem. If we have solved all the problem, NAFDAC could not exist. You understand? So we are trying our best. Yes, we are relying on statistics. It is just easy for anybody to just wake on the side of the bed and say, oh, fake drugs are what? But what we are saying is that the safeguarding public health is a collective responsibility. We must come to. So I'm using this platform. I'm not here to. You are doing a marvelous job. But
forget marvelous job. Right? You let to talk reality.
What I am saying is that we can't play to the gallery. I'm insisting on that. You are doing a marvelous job, and that is why I'm here out of respect. I have always listened to.
I don't beg you to come. If you don't come, we will still do the program.
So let's go ahead.
You are even supposed to pay money to appear in this studio.
I do
you favor make you show you because you be like this out of respect.
Responsibility. When you get something hold of any problem, report to the nearest NAFDAC and we have dedicated lines. We have always ascribed to the fact, the NAFDAC we are talking about, how many are we? We are just 3,000. We are about 3,000. So pretending over the health of 180 million Nigerians. Now people ask, why can't you employ more people? Yeah, that is a different ball game entirely. If we can employ, we need government to give us permission. So the issue of employment is not just as direct as that. So, but what we have decided to do in the past, you agree with me, is to build collaboration with all agencies of government, local government, even the community. And that is why for the past 10 years, we, now that it was media friendly, anybody, and in fact, you call us, as we are moving on, we come here and obey you. We don't hide, because we need partners. When you have information, give it to us. And most of the successes, even I have been in NAFDAC since, as a young man, since 1993. I work with Professor Dora Kwili. We work closely together. What has been our strength? Information, intelligence, sharing. NAFDAC is not spirit. If you have any information, avail it to us, and NAFDAC is very responsible and proactive. And to talk of Savicom, we are one of the leading agencies partnering with Savicom office, the national president here. We take the issue of Savicom very seriously. But we do acknowledge that we have problems. And that we are grappling with it, and we rely on statistics. The fact that you cited one simple registered drug elsewhere is not an indication of the avalanche of drug all over. Because why I'm cautioning you is that people are listening. The international community, they are listening. There used to be, before Professor Rapuli came on board, where there was no confidence in Nigerian drugs. People are not touching it. So we are made progress. So we should not go back there with the type of comment we have. So in 2001, when Professor Rapuli, we talk of statistics, we're a scientific organization. When Professor Rapuli came on board, the counterfeit drug phenomenon was somewhere saying 60%. Even the then Minister of Health painted the picture of Professor Luka Razobili of blessed memory. Some people say 70%. We started a voracious war fighting counterfeit drugs. In 2001, when the Professor Rapuli came on board. By 2025, we now say, okay, let's do a study. And the WHO partnered with us and sponsored it. If you
2025.
Yeah, 2025. 2005. Sorry, 2005. Yeah, I'm sorry. 2005. Thank you for catching me. 2005. Yeah, 2005. We did a study, and the statistic came down to 16.7% from 41% down the line. That is an achievement under Professor Rapuli. And let me tell you, by 2008, shortly before she left office to become Minister of Health, of Information, rather, of Communication, we had a challenge, but many Nigerians do not know. The quantity of anti-malaria in circulation shot up to about 64%. Counterfeit anti-malaria. Because what? The counterfeiters, as we are working, they are trying to stay ahead of the game. You move, they move. Under Professor Rapuli, there was a time we were saying, what do we do to beat these counterfeiters? We started by saying, go for NAFDAC registration number, NAFDAC number. Look at the NAFDAC number, expiry date of manufacture. They are watching us. And we are going to the extent of telling you, when you want to buy product and it look at the labeling requirements. If it does not have a date of manufacture, avoid it. The counterfeiters are watching. They are Nigeria there.
What is the percentage of educated people in this country?
Yeah, so that is why we got to...
now, statistics I want me to give me.
Yeah.
What is the percentage of educated people in this country?
Very low. And that is what we did the rest of now.
How do we take scratch?
So,
how do we take Sabi when the drug will expire? Okay, see,
yeah,
I don't want to talk too much.
See, we are making progress.
When we progress,
that in 2008,
there is no particular success story where you go hear that NAFDAC mention where they no go attribute and to do Akunyili of blessed memory. Of recent, which achievement we not don't achieve? Tell us.
Yeah, that's why I'm going.
Please, share it to your family. Share it just for them to know how they are killing our country.
The hologram to protect the integrity of the drug. Before the
introduction of the kind of people that is leading us
to the market. What do we do? The analog system could not work. And in 2010, we started researching on That was where we deployed technology, the scratch and test. Scratch and test came in 2010 because it was apparently becoming impossible. You enter a pharmacy shop, you people don't know, it takes very well-trained NAFDAC code hand to say this because the counterfeiters have perfected the art. You see the label, the pack, clean, even more beautiful than the original.
You are not talking to the mic.
Well, more beautiful than the original. And we say, what do? We don't need to burn Nigerians with all these problems. So that is why we deploy cutting-edge technology. You can go in now, scratch and text. We are leveraging on the GSM technology. Over 100 million Nigerians have cell phone. People are using cell phone. We do have teething challenges. And again, this scratch and text, initially when we introduced it, pharmaceutical companies were apprehensive. They didn't want to bring their product for us to use as experiment. And one company called Pfm, an anti-diabetic, they were faking the glucophage drug, anti-diabetics. They were almost closing shop, losing market to competitors. They volunteered in 2010. So use me as an experiment. After I'm already almost closing shop. Within the period of 6 months, when the scratch and test came, the people scratching and tests, they were already started recouping their market from counterfeiters because of scratch and test. It was there that other companies started following suit. As I speak with you, we have challenges and problems. You may go, you want to scratch, the service is not coming, you don't get instant response, but we have a journey of 1,000 kilometers begins with a step. When we look back from where we are coming with technology, we are improving. There's another one called TrueScan, a handheld device you enter into a pharmacy shop. It was impossible in the past, around 2008. We enter a pharmacy shop, our people, even the owner of the product cannot even distinguish their own until you take it to the lab because the packaging is perfect. So this is where we are. So we have made advances, but we still have challenges. And we did a study after 2008. In 2012, I discovered that the counterfeit phenomenon has reduced the anti-malaria drugs from 61% down to 20%. And the World Health Organization did a world study called the Quantum Study in Sub-Saharan Africa, 14 African countries. And their own came to 19.something% around the same period. And that gave the statistics some level of credence that what Nigeria did in terms of circulation of anti-malaria is in tandem with what the WHO got. And we are confident. So we are continuing to. So we still have problem.
You know what Allah person. Okay, when you talk finish, you let me know.
Okay, thank you, Honorary President. Talk, Honorary President. You cannot go now. You are a president, you can't go now. You are a president, you can't go. You can't be hot now. You are a president. You talk like person where they sell market. They sell medicine for market. Allow us to talk. Let us dialogue. Let us understand each other. You don't go cram some things come they tell us here. Let me tell you the reality where they for ground. You there for office. Then they pay you salary. You go come they tell us about it. Now we they promote the integrity of this country. Now nobody they try to protect the integrity of this country past us. But when the truth come, look we talk. People they die of fake drugs. They here. I pray one prayer. You no answer amen. If you know say fake drugs no day, why you no answer amen? Look we try understand each other. If it be so because the number of staff we will not get, you know which make una fit circulate everywhere. People go reason with una. What you make I build my question? I said, when they establish NAFDAC, first question. What you don't do so far? Second question. What you they plan to do? Third question. The fourth question I can't talk say, what be the challenges where they prevent una? I talk bad. But as soon as he collect microphone, you know that kind of thing where they don't plan, say, no mind now. If I go, you are not talking to children. You are talking to mature, responsible Nigerians. We will be here. Now victim I be to fake drugs. Many people be victims to fake drugs. Now, there is hardly any family where you know we see minimum of one person will get kidney problem. Now lie.
of today's days. Why NAFDAC not will begin the research? It is a NAFDAC they do their work and other government agencies will suppose support NAFDAC. As Apollo do everywhere now. It's not supposed to be normal thing where they go say, Apollo. They supposed commission team of scientists. Maybe they find out what can be the cause of this Apollo. It's not normal. For countries where value the lives of their citizens, they go commission people like that. What's the thing that they do? My brother, I no could ever fit occupy the office where you occupy. I know they drag anything with you. But our own business make we talk the truth as it be. Yes, we are conscious of our image internationally. But this World Health Organization where you did talk, all these statistics where you did talk from, we know about the conspiracy. These drugs within they carry come into this country now with the connivance of World Health Organization. Why it be say some disease, some sicknesses no get cured, now only to manage them? Why? Because the pharmaceutical industry is the richest industry in the whole world. Why? Because they hold us to ransom. People will get diabetes. People will get high blood pressure. As you take the medicine, they go. What will be the name of the first person where I talk to make we for the family sites and services, the smart city? What will be the name of the first street where I say make we name after somebody?
You know we talk plenty because if you even just mention naming of streets to people, it could be like saying at the regular naming of street. Within the family sites and services, when we discuss on how we go plan the street, we talk say it no go just be named. Every street go get the name of the street, the person where we give the name of that street one, we go write waiting make us give the person the name.
You will see long
when you say
cross, and then you will see the person picture.
If you go see
everything with the person
what they do, see when they born them. If you dey waka, you dey take a walk with your children, you fit stand. Your children go look and say, Daddy, make we read waiting they write here, and it go become inspiration. And as we talk and you say the first person where we go name now, Dora Akunyele of blessed memory. And
are you in any way related to her?
No.
Am I related to her?
No. Even you mentioned another person also, the person we're talking about.
The man who designed Nigerian flag.
Nigerian flag.
I said the second street.
Now there I tell you, say, we have about 173 roads in the whole estate. And how we go begin to do that one? You say, no, we go reserve about 50% for people where they say they do prominent things in this country. And the remaining one, anybody will no pay, you know, go fit get up.
Una understand where I dey go. Una understand where I dey go. We go identify people wey be say they live selfless life. They add value to human. Okay, like that doctor we die of Ebola. That I don't forget her name. These are the names of the streets. When children waka finish for that estate, they don't do history. I don't know whether I understand. These are people when they say the legacies where they leave behind is still, they don't outlive them and it will outlive their children and great-grandchildren. Now back to NAFDAC. I don't get anything personal against NAFDAC. But me where they here, I am closer to the ordinary Nigerians than even the federal government of Nigeria. Now they receive complaints from people direct. Nobody, no in between, no barrier between me and the ordinary Nigerians. I feel their pulse. I know they wait for statistics. Most of these drugs, when they see, we know they talk of even fake drugs. We they talk of drugs when we say they don't ban them for developed countries. You get one particular woman who go India, who they talk say she get diabetes. When I remember that story, I don't talk am here. The woman, for many years, she know they near anything we get sugar, they say she get diabetes and everything. The thing can't they worsen, they go. Her kidney don't they fail. Now they rush and go India. They go check. The doctor just do this comprehensive check where they do. Quickly, you mix this kind tea, where they call tea, kamuti. The tea where you go see them thick, even if the cup fall. If you quick raise them, maybe all throw away. I don't know whether I don't see that kind of thing. Put sugar. The woman no gree drink. He said, Madam, take this thing before you die. She said she know that. She said, he said, take. He take. She come, her body with the shake, come settle down small. Now her son, the son they work with Nigerian Communication Commission, NCC. Now he come they tell me so. Now they come tell her say she no get diabetes. She never ever get diabetes. Where the drugs we been they take? One of the first drugs which she sent, which she present, now drug where they don't ban for India for over 25 years. If una go, make una go round, this na information. Thank God he measure intelligence gathering. This na information that they give una. He gets some list of drugs where they don't ban for other countries. But here for Nigeria, they still they sell them. And that those drugs, the damage within the damage human body, it plenty pass. We don't say every drug, every of this, they tell us as if they cure you of this one, you 1 or 2 minors, but you can overlook it because of the positive impact when you get this one. The negative impact, it plenty pass the positive impact. Now it make them ban over the years, but they still they sell them for Nigeria. You get one medicine where they give people who get high blood pressure. In fact, I will bring medical doctors, may they call educators, make una understand what they talk so. This one where you hear prostate enlargement. You get once some people with me and then sit down. They say, we know why it be say, you know go ever out of 1 million Oyibo, you go hardly hear say 10 out of 1 million, 10 get prostate enlargement. Now black people. You get some drugs when they say, especially now black people they do them too. African and they send them too. Make we wake up. Make we try to protect our own people. Our forefathers, then they die with their teeth, then they die with their eyes, then they die with their ears. I don't remember, but these days some of these chemicals don't destroy us. Person you go just reach 50-something, you go listen as a 70-something years old person. Now some of the things we would try to talk with that, we not get anything personal against NAFDAC. Many people don't get negative, experiences where they don't get with some of these drugs. Yes, we know say fake ones they, but even the ones we not supposed even they market. Now be the one with the warriors. Fake one, yes, fake one. But this one now medicine, but it's not good for human consumption again. The research don't show say if you take them over time, your kidney fit fail, your liver fit fail, this one fit fail. People don't do research. Yet, then they pump them into Africa. Why? Because why if they say up till now, HIV never get cured? When I never ask for an answer questions. Why if they say they will fit World Health will fit send us treated mosquito net, but they no go give us something when we say it will kill mosquito. Of what benefit is mosquito to all of us? Why if we say for them, they know they drink malaria medicine? Why if we say if any particular insect they worry them, the helicopter now they go take fumigate, you know will affect you, but the insect no go they worry when I get. Why if we say, and if you hear the billions and hundreds of billions of naira in the name of mosquito, the treated mosquito net, where they carry the chemical within that mosquito net, you them, but before you sleep inside, now die you go die. When I don't ever observe them, somebody will just enter mosquito net because mosquito the warrior, you buy that treated mosquito net, they're not going to tell you say make you wash them. Some anything where they won't bring into this country, where human beings go use either to consume with mouth or to rub for body or to NAFDAC get the power. I people like say NAFDAC now be the equivalent of DFA of America. If I don't make mistake, FDA. You understand? For America, ordinary egusi soup, if you take enter America, they don't understand. From airport, they go call FDA. They go come to analyze the egusi soup. Chinese, they carry their food into this country. Lebanese, they carry their food into this country. You can bring in anything you want into this country and nobody is going to challenge you. Now, some of the things we will talk. We not talk say this work, now only NAFDAC will do it. NAFDAC will need the support of customs. NAFDAC will need the support of immigrations. NAFDAC will need the support of police. NAFDAC will need the support of civil defense. NAFDAC will need the support of all Nigerians, as the PRO don't talk on before. Now, all of us will join hands. But where it will fall our hand now, if we get this information, we give NAFDAC, they don't take action. Now, what thing will they talk with that? We not anybody will not recognize what Dora Akunyele of blessed memory do for NAFDAC and for Nigeria, for Africa, for the whole world. That person do not get positive mind. But after Dora Akunyele don't go, I don't know whether you understand. She raised the standard like this. My observation, I don't get statistics. Practical observation, not be statistics. Standard will be in there like this. Now, from the look of things, the standard don't they come down. Because nobody today successful, now be the issue. Now how to remain successful, now be the issue. We go open telephone line, make Nigerians choke mouth. But before then, anybody will get, we not insult them, make we not quarrel with them. Just express yourself. Share your experience. From this one, Ingo gather intelligence report. Where they go back to office. Make them sit down. Make them know what they will do to tackle that one. Anybody will get anything to talk, just raise up your hand. Okay, somebody, an angel. Let me give a microphone.
Honorary President, sir, my question is to him. Recently
Introduce yourself.
All right, my name is Enenche. Sir, I have a question for you. Recently on reputable media platforms, it was reported that some drugs were imported from China with human flesh. So I want to know, how many of you read the news? So I want to know if it was an alert on media, on reputable social media platforms that drugs coming to Nigeria with human flesh. What did NAFDAC do? Did NAFDAC hear this? What has NAFDAC done to get those drugs on the system? Or what have people done as an organization towards this news? Thank you, sir.
Over to you, sir.
Oh, thank you very much. Immediately that alert came from the NIA office, and it is very routine. And I was on the platform. I mentioned that it's routine. It's not in Nigeria so far so good. Immediately we got the alert because we share information with NSA office, police, other agencies of government. So the procedure is to quickly alert our officers in various spots of entries, the director of port inspection, the registration, and the enforcement. We do have these three major departments that are in charge, and they will also send the information around all the states of the Federation, NAFDAC, and they also cascaded the information down to the pharmaceutical outlets. Like I said, all hands must be on deck. That's usually what we do when we get it.
Okay, next question.
Yeah.
Madam, collect microphone. Okay, now another one there that side.
Good morning, Berekete family.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning, ordinary president.
Yes.
What I just...
What will be your name, ma'am?
My name is Nadoka Sambadon Najikwa.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm from Benue State.
Yes, ma'am.
We are the basket of the nation.
Yeah.
Mentioned.
Very fertile, very fertile.
But my concern now and advice, because like I observe. I work in FCT here as head of pest control, and I have passion for chemicals, and I have traveled free of charge by the world.
Take a near your mouth.
Yes, I have traveled far and wide in respect of these chemicals, and I have passion for it. And I know that most Nigerians, they are ignorant. Because while I was working here in FCT, even when I get to Senator, during the time I was the one in charge of fogging the whole of FCT against mosquitoes, the senators will say, put more. So which I know that most people are ignorant about these chemicals. Even though they go to agricultural schools, they are ignorant. Their knowledge over this is very mild. But what I want you to put your eyes there is in respect of this glyphosate that they are using, in killing weed. Even this Chinese here, which I have been traveling with, they are just as poor as we are, but then they are organized. Now they are trooping in. My concern is about what is happening in our state. Because you'll be close to them, you hear them say, they have banned these chemicals in our country. Okay. Well, they're shifting. Because as time goes on, that our land in Benue will be destroyed.
Yes.
So where will we go?
No, madam.
Because we
Sorry for interrupting. You know the target?
Yes,
do you know the target?
No,
The target is, as they depend on them on technology, they want us to depend on them on food in the next 20 years. So all these chemicals, I've been not talking one time when I remember when I just said fertilizers where they carry come into this country from Thailand and other places, they kill our soil. When I remember, this is now part of the thing. All our seedlings, okay, how many of you now don't see guava in the last 3 months? Guava don't they disappear? But they get the seedlings, they get where they go hide seedlings. Different seedlings from African continent. Medicinal seedlings, you get where they go hide them. Meaning to say, by the time it don't disappear from Africa, they will come genetically modify them, send them back to Africa. You chop, your heart will begin to enlarge. Your kidney will fail you in maybe 3, 7, 10, 15 years. Now, wait till they don't program with that because they see say, they reproduce almost every time. When I remember when they do subsidy strike for Nigeria, it affect Dubai economy, it affect American economy, it affect world economy. Just for subsidy strike what they do for some days for Nigeria, meaning to say now then they survive on. And anything what they will do to make us continuously dependent on them. They don't like what they talk. Oh, somebody like me na target for kill. They don't like. Now me be the first person we expose genetically modified food for Nigeria. Many people will not know anything about GMO. When I do them, Nigerian government agencies where they sponsor because these people get money. Monsanto and other organizations we don't they in existence since 1820 something. Waiting they do now research on waiting they will do to subject people to dependency, absolute dependency on them. When I expose that thing, Nigerian government agencies come they attack me. Journalists, they don't buy some journalists. They will carry them, travel abroad, go give them money, brainwash them, carry them, come back. You get one product which is very popular for Nigeria, I'm not going to mention the name. This glyphosate, then they use and do that thing. They sell this thing for motor park, then they sell them for hold-ups. People, they buy and sharp, but it they kill people. When I do that GMO thing, when that glyphosate matter come up, the owners of the company work out from Lagos come meet the owner of the radio station where they use that time. Say, I not talk anything. The owner of the radio station, if I not apologize to these people, say they will stop the program. But where I go, I apologize. I can't tell them, say, make them come studio the following morning, make I apologize to them on air. When they enter China studio where I hide their product. I've been mentioned to somebody, say, after I apologize to them, I go tell them, say, may they chop that product. Now somebody go leak the information to them. The woman didn't go enter studio that day. Now so they work out going back with their product. This is a product where Nigerians they consume on daily basis.
Every minute.
Yeah.
One man chop am for filling station for queue. Before he reach house, he don't die for inside motor. Many people don't die, but because the cost of autopsy for Nigeria is high, people know they even bother to do autopsy. Like me now, if I just got body die, say, yeah, he died of a natural death. If una do na stress, it do the overwork. It will say them go check me where they go see maybe na one thing where I go chop, where I no suppose chop. One chemical where no suppose do for human being body. No be here I did this thing where Hausa people they drink suku die. Now when I intensify questions and research, now I discover see suku die. Wait, that thing where they do for a bottle, where they pour water, suku die, suku die.
Na real die.
They tell us when we do small. Say the thing they clean dirty for cola nut, dirty for cigar. Even you, if you drink out because of that pepperish thing where you feel, we now know what they create that thing for. Not to embalm dead body. What does ice fish know at the job for Nigeria? We now know what they take preserve them. I don't want to talk. This way I know it past my age, it past my power. Sometimes if I discover some information like this, sleep they finish from my eye. I know they feel sleep. I will pity my country. This thing where they talk, when they depend on statistics, World Health Organization, this they know what thing then they do. Then they carry left hand. Even this vaccine, when they hear say that they give us free of charge, make una go see, make una find out what the government they take, they give them back. And you think say, they go, okay, let I just give you one example. Some of these NGOs, these international NGOs that they see, they not like Nigeria. Some of them say na agents, them be na CIA agents, some na KGB agents, some na prices there for Meduguri Abi no day. Not gonna answer me. Yeah. Now, me and you and your wife will get misunderstanding. Your in-law, your mother-in-law, come to settle Luna. And her target be say 3 days, she go settle Luna, she go back. If she want, make you book hotel for her. Now, for how many days she go say make you book hotel for her? If you no want stay for the house. Maximum 4 days. The moment when you hear your mother-in-law say make you book hotel for her for 6 months, which impression you will get? The impression be say this crisis not go end within 1 week, 1 month, 2 months. Now, go to Meduguri now. Ramshackle house, dilapidated house. These foreign NGOs, they go come rent them, pay for 10 years. We can not say hidden agenda day. Una they pray make this crisis finish within 6 months, 1 year. Una they pay for 10 years. Waiting make una go pay for 10 years. Dilapidated house they will pay like 40 million, 30 million naira, 10 million naira per year. Some they will pay 2 million naira per year. Then when they take the house, they will come refurbish them. They continue to pay. If you go Meduguri now, it will be hard for you to get hotel room where you go stay for Meduguri. Why? Because but our people never understand why these donor agencies, when they call themselves, say they sympathize with us, go come pay money for many years. Then they bring in spies, then they carry our Nigerians, they go brainwash them. This World Health Organization, they don't get Nigeria at heart. Most of these things really they see, all this IMF loan, this one, now just to subject us to make we dey follow them hand to mouth, make poverty enter us well. As for this one when you dey talk, glyphosate and the chemicals, madam, their target now in the next 20 years, 20 to 40 years. Now we, as they depend on us for organic food. Now we go on, they depend on them. As we they import electronics, they import computer and other things. Now so we go they import food. As we they speak now, China garri don't dey for Nigeria. China pounded yam dey for Nigeria. If una no know, make I carry una go. They dey for supermarket in case NAFDAC never see them because of statistics. Madam, continue.
So, just like I have observed that a lot, and I want you people to look into it that they are not using glyphosate in their country. But why are they?
Take near your mouth.
I said they are not using glyphosate in their countries, but they are selling it on a high demand. If you go, so when I know about it, and you know, it's not everybody that has.
Madam, like how many countries you don't travel to? You don't reach like 3 to 4 countries. No, make una understand the level of this woman.
Yes, I have traveled to China by themselves. I have traveled to China. I've traveled to Israel. I've traveled to Netherlands. I've traveled to Sweden.
You don't look care for this woman. Oh, not be some of una way. The highest journey. Now look baby. Continue, madam. No.
Because of that, it's just passion and this pesticides. I'm in love with it. But I'm just a single person. Another
lone voice.
Yes. Another observation is on dicrovos. Dicrovos is generally, people call it atapia. But the time I learned this, I learned about the about pesticides. The British people came here, trained me twice. This.
We will clap for them. See material. Ministry of Forestry and Pest Control.
No, so literally what I'm trying to let you know about the dicrovos that has become order of the day, you see that when I traveled to Netherlands and they were training us, I discovered that the European countries, they don't eat our food. Because here when you start, meanwhile they do fumigation, and they do, everybody in Nigeria is a fumigator.
And then chemical, if you fumigate finish, you don't deposit for soil. As you plant something, you don't absorb them. As you chop it, now the chemical you dey chop in a modified way.
Exactly. So what I'm trying to say again, you put your torchlight on this dicrovos.
No, you go need to give statistics.
No, the dicrovos on a literal basis on how they show us in the school in those days is that if you want to know a fake dicrovos, if you drop it in water, it turns into a milky substance. That is why you will see, they will say 100 EC. Meaning if you put it in water, it will look like a milk.
I don't mix them before.
But most of them, like one of the companies, I challenged them, and when they knew that I know it, they changed.
Hey, clap for her now! Hey!
They were even
Una see the kind things where God deposit for Nigeria.
Yes.
Is this woman not a material?
Very well.
Now they're supposed to carry this woman as a consultant. Not because they talk of statistics.
So what I'm talking about is
That globus.
so which is something the dicrovos on ordinary basis. If anybody wants to know, this atapia that when you now say cockroach, I go and buy atapia. I don't want to call any.
You get one again. Hey,
they have various.
you get one where they kill quick now.
No.
Sniper. I want to tell him more.
No, the sniper is the dicrovos. It's just like if you can manufacture a dicrovos and you call it a hammer.
No.
Yes.
No.
Inside.
You can manufacture that crocus and call it NAFDAC.
be.
This is a lone voice.
Yes.
She is not an authority as far as government is concerned.
They know me.
She did what she was supposed to do. NAFDAC is still waiting for statistics.
Because ordinary, go and take samples. As I'm telling you, if you take samples of dyke rovers, they have different names. Different name, but the active ingredient
Madam,
is the dyke
do you
rovers.
have a registered company? Are you retired now?
Yes, sir.
Do you have a registered company?
Yes, sir.
Please, madam, after this program,
Yes, sir.
we will sit down with you.
Okay, sir.
Make we discuss.
Yes, sir.
We will create a 15 minutes program for you on Human Rights Radio. Your work now to come educate people
Yes.
on some of these chemicals. As if you say you are in love with chemicals and you sabi chemicals inside out.
I did that job passionately.
So very
People
good.
who know me, and that was my work, to train farmers. And you discover that when you get to the interior, these farmers, they will tell you that they have never heard this kind of a thing.
No.
But if they concentrate on farmers and then let them know the implication, like I'm crying for my state, because the rate they use this, glyphosate,
Madam,
I marveled. And they say they don't use it in their country.
Madam,
why are they pushing it
I
in my
tell you
state?
something. When they bring in these things, you know where did they go?
No.
Remote villages. In the name of agricultural interventions. Now they will even bring seedlings for you. They will give you money. These now seedlings where they don't ban for their countries. But they want to use your land to experiment. You get some GMOs where if you plant them here for this farm, 10 kilometers away, it will affect the farm. Yes, sir. I brought experts that time. They came. They did the analysis. You plant one of those seedlings in this place. 10 kilometers away, it is affecting the land, the soil, and the growth of that farmland. 10 kilometers away. And then they don't, northern Nigeria, they don't saturate. All this Zaria, Zamfara, Katsina, they call some Sasakawa Global 2000, this one. In the name of agricultural intervention, now lie. They come to destroy our country, to do research. Make I tell you now one other thing, but I don't get evidence. They say even our, what do they call, if you go toilet, you offload through bag. That thing where you offload. They say some of them, when they're from Nigeria, then they take sample of our waiting we offload, go to the lab, analyze it. From waiting person come out from your body, you can come up with something that can destroy the person's life. Yes. Go and Google it. Ask scientists. Anything where person come out like this, if you carry and go analyze them, from there you can use it to destroy that person's DNA. I said, knowledge where God don't help me, where I get, it past my age, it past my power. Now I make sometimes if I hear some, if I discover some things, I know they feel sleep. I'm going to provoke unnecessarily. And I'm sorry, let me apologize to my NAFDAC brother. At a point when he did talk, I don't know when I lose control. I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry. But not be everything you do wait for statistics. Statistics, you will see something practically. Like our auntie they talk now. She is an authority. And we will create that program for you. Ma, you will announce your phone number later. People will call you for advice. Farmlands in Port Harcourt. Farmlands in Ogun State. Farmlands in Ondo State. Farmlands in Katsina. Farmlands in Zaria. Farmlands in Kaduna. These farmers will call you, seek for your professional advice. And I would like to make you mobilize other professionals like you, where they never buy over. Where they never buy over, because most of your colleagues, they don't buy, some of your colleagues, so not most, some of your colleagues don't buy them over. All this training, when they carry them, travel abroad, now to go brainwash them. They know the truth, but they will never say the truth. Some of our journalists, They carry them go. They know the truth. They will come back. They will be propagating something that will destroy our country with beautiful write-ups. Once they see the potentials in you as a good writer and you have relative followership, they will sponsor you. Go to Spain, go to Canada, go to America. When you come back, they carry like $250,000 give you. Well, by the time you convert them to Nigerian money, now big money, you are an agent. They don't recruit you. They don't, now you they're going to use to propagate. Thank you very much. We appreciate our answer. Any other person? Are we learning something?
Yes, my ordinary president.
I can respond. Ordinary president.
Wait, you go respond. We are gathering statistics for you before you respond.
Lembe.
No. Introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
My name is Idris Isiaku Abdullahi. Ordinary President, you are too much. Thank you very much for the good job you are doing to Nigeria and the entire world. Actually, what my Ordinary President said is very much right. There is the need for, I want to advise NAFDAC as a Nigerian, there is the need for us to be accepting information. One thing that is obvious in Nigeria is that sometimes the information is given to them or to various agencies and departments, but to use the information is a problem to them. And I believe this is what the developed nations use. This is what they are using, and they always place themselves ahead of us. Using information. No matter how little information is, they will capitalize on that, and they will make their way out of it.
Thank you.
I want to give an example, of course, of what my Ordinary President said about some drugs that have been banned somewhere. When I was in Malaysia, my wife visited me. She was pregnant. I took her to one private hospital. When we showed them the kind of drug that were giving Nigerians women on pregnancy, one small drug like that, they said it has been banned. It has been banned, of course.
Now person wife have been your wife.
Now my wife,
Now your wife have been another person's wife.
My wife.
Oh, statistics. Other statistics.
I hope you're getting me. Apart from that, sir, what you said is right about what these Western world are doing to undermine our progress, actually.
Yes.
Recently in Ningilo Kagama in Brazil, specifically, we have Madrid, Madobia. In fact, Chinese people came to that particular area. About 70%, if we were to talk of statistics, of that Madrid. And I learned that that tree is highly medicinal. About 70% of it has gone.
They don't take up.
Has gone. In fact, they empower people. They give people money, plenty money.
To cut down the trees.
They all cut down here, but about 70%.
You do like that. You don't give them enough statistics. You go respond now. Thank you. Hello, good. Doctor, introduce yourself properly. Let them know so no be just one barrel pusher. Just talk now.
Idris Isiaku Abdullahi, PhD.
Idris.
Idris Isiaku Abdullahi, PhD.
Idris Isiaku Abdullahi, PhD. One more clap for him. Look, our sister from NAFDAC make his study. This is an educated person. This is a lecturer, a senior lecturer for that matter, a well-traveled, well-exposed, Let's put a clap for him. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Yes, now Wumi and I'm the Vanoso. Okay, Usman, waiting be your contributor. Hold the line.
And there is nobody to protect Nigerians from chemical who are called no. The border are so porous, the airport are so porous, the port are so porous that anything comes without check. Ordinary people speak that if you go to a big shop, a supermarket, mall, you will see products from other countries that have not a single word in English language. Everything is written in either Chinese or another language. Not a single word in English language.
Network. No. Network. No, you have to give statistics. You have to give statistics. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Yes, Naomi and I'm Ivano. Where is Ivano from?
I am calling from Russia.
You are calling from Russia?
Yes, I am Usman. From Russia.
Okay, Usman from Russia.
Yes, the debt in Nigeria is very cheaper than the debt in Europe.
To do what?
To die is cheaper than to die in Europe.
Okay, to die in Nigeria is cheaper than to die in Europe.
Yes, every debt in Nigeria is Allah Yakao. Every debt in Nigeria is Allah Yakao. Ordinary there, don't keep that here. You will see a number of 10 or 20 doctors gathered on your head. And they will make sure anything done to you is accurate and based on the international standard. The drugs given to any person, they are the drugs that have been used updated, not outdated drugs. Not my word.
Updated, not outdated.
The number or the rate of the consumption of the Nigerian drugs are mostly outdated drugs. I have been registered nursing doctor, a serious African hospital, working with more hospitals. Currently, I'm doing my next PhD, International Nursing University. The practical student. I am a very deep researcher in all medical and drugs. Currently, I'm running to pharmacy from the state, my hometown.
Okay, so, Usman.
Yes.
What here I talk now, lie I been at two.
It's absolutely correct, sir.
When I know a plan for me small, I may not get statistics, but I get facts on ground.
Let me take a little correction. Let me make a little correction to what you just mentioned. Other questions. As you also look at the other students. Some Nigerians have 90% illiterate. They are 90% illiterate about themselves. So you cannot blame Nigerians. You blame rather the companies and supplier or the regulated boards that are responsible to issue out such drugs to the patient. The patient that went to the hospital seeking for help, you don't expect that patient to know everything about the drug. You must give it and it's going to consume what you are given by the doctor because of the illiteracy. So here, I think anything you give out must be and updated.
Not outdated.
So the correction I want to make to you.
Thank you. Some people they are unconscious when they give them the medicine. Hello?
Hello, my husband.
Yes, sir. Naomi and I'm waiting for your contributor.
Ramon is from Guaripa.
Okay.
About this mosquito net you talk about. I own it at go for University of Capital. I think about last 2 months ago, I have bought a mosquito net for that. This is one which they use don't own. They just call me one morning. This is strong. Wake up strong in the morning. Thank God I was even closer to that place. I had to rush to that place. This there pick me, but they can't rush. But she wake up. Wake up, she can vomit green. What did happen? If she slept and the mosquito net wake up, all her eyes turn her, the leg turn her. Only for me to discover saying that the mosquito net which she sleep.
Now statistics.
So, when they watch this what they put for
Thank you. When I say me, not the statistics that they work with now, how it be practically now they work with. We go take 2 more, then statistics go answer out. The man from NAFDA go answer us. Thank you. Statistics. Maybe you use the word statistics. We go use statistics so you know go go for dictionary again. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, the good barrister with a good heart.
I'm very well, my president, sir.
Yes, sir. Before you go talk, I hear say that our whistleblower say DSS and EFCC invite him.
Yes, sir.
He don't come back. He is still there.
No, he don't come back. I talked to him yesterday.
Okay.
He's okay.
Okay, and then I beg you go help me liaise with the office of the vice president. Make them arrange my documents for my whistleblower where they blow so that 5% of these trillions of naira where they recover, make them give me, make I take and build a permanent site.
Yeah, so it's very necessary. We are working on that, Mr. President.
Thank you. So continue on that.
So today, sir. I am always worried when I see the work this Madam Savicom is doing. The effort is making in bringing our people down to the street. It is a wonderful opportunity for these people to come to the studio and come and tell us what their commission or their agency is doing.
Some of them not drag, they drag them come.
But it's worrisome when you see them not maximizing that opportunity. They are not here to run down any establishment. The essence of this opportunity is tell us what we have been doing and gain more from us as we are going to fortify yourself with more assignments to better your commission or your agency.
But you know the mindset where they get?
That mindset.
Once you mention Brekete family and ordinary Ahmed Isa, ordinary president, you say, don't mind that idiot. He's too arrogant. He's too this, he's too that. So they don't prepare their mind, say they come fight war.
Ordinary president to be fishing where the swallow neck. They don't be and they don't be for later. This assignment is God sent you to always provide for you.
Change your location. You be like say you stand on near holding this area ground.
No, I did my office.
Okay, your office be like saying holding this area ground. Shift location. Did you know the do your
Mr. President, in 1990, around 1991, I know of a very big man in a same town who was coming to Ibadan and had an accident and broke his hand. He was taken to the hospital. They say they put POP and all these things they normally put for person. My father from Ibadan went to his to greet him. They were very good friends. When he saw this man, Mr. President, despite all this for him, they had done the routine for inside. He had to rush him down to Ibadan from his saying. He took him to Jericho Orthopedic Hospital and every other place. When they got there, Mr. President, firsthand they condemned all the medicine they have been using for this man saying fake. I'm telling you, this was 1990. They had done the routine. In fact, I was there when they were peeling the hand like this, maggots coming out. When the hand eventually got healed, it was like the man was having maybe the man paralyzed in that hand when the hand was looking before he eventually died. It is everywhere, and up till now, it's still the same thing. I know of a mother that is very, very close to me. I don't want to mention her identity to me. When he was here, he was having problems. They gave him plenty drugs in Nigeria. He has been using that drugs for more than 10 years. She now traveled abroad. He went to America. When she got to America, doctor asked her, what have you been using? When she brought out the drug from the bag, both the bag and the drug were thrown into the bin. The consultant there said, which year you said you have been using this drug? Say about 10 years. They said, and you are still alive. They asked her, and you are still alive, breathing, that nobody will use this drug in America and he will not die the next day.
The next day?
Mr. President, the next day, they say the man cannot survive 24 hours. And this our mother has been using it for almost 10 years before he left Nigeria, becoming lean every day. Mr. President, NAFDAC should know and should take this as an organization and this our program Brekete as a place where they will be exporting information. Get information here, go and use it there. Get information here, go and expand on it. And I know the time you were making us on this agric problem we are having now. All this, what do you call it?
GMO and glyphosate. I talked about this thing like 7 years ago.
I know the way they were terrorizing you then. I know the way they were saying they were going to kill you, you are going to do this. And alhamdulillah, you are still alive. We need more of sensitization. Most of the work NAFDAC is doing, they are more into their offices, and their work is not the work you see under AC. Their work is to move to if they have 1,000 staff in NAFDAC, 850 of them should be on the road, not inside the office. But the reverse is the opposite. That kind of office is not an office where people will sit down and to put on time.
This man will here no resemble person who don't trek far.
Yes, it should be like office where people will always be on the road. In fact, we should be seeing their vehicles outside as if they are doing taxi. And the way we see Abuja taxi, that's how we should be seeing NAFDAC vehicles.
How are you sure government is funding them properly?
Mr. President, government is not funding them and they keep short. It means they are okay with it.
They cannot talk because now only people like us will fit to talk on their behalf. You know, as a civil servant, no barrister, I disagree with you there. Civil servants, when they die in silence, they can.
Mr. President, let me answer. You know why I disagree with you, sir? You know why I disagree with you, sir? At times, when an establishment last idea, with due respect to them, if you do a standard memo to tell Mr. President that the rate at which fake drug is killing Nigerians, so we need to move on. So when you're asking for money and you can't justify the money.
Very true, very true. Then we appreciate barrister.
Let them tell us, in fact, all this, that is why I'm not in support of all this strike you see labor doing every day. There are better things for labor to go on strike for than saying we want to complain about salary every day. There are better. If you complain now and the government gives them 50,000, for example, and you use 5,000 from the 3,000 to buy a private clothes, and you end up looking for 2 million to save the life of your child, what is the benefit of that 50,000 you collected?
Okay, thank you.
If we go out, we should go out and fight for all these things. When they come and say, NAFDAC is taking this trouble, NLC members in NAFDAC, to get the judge in the headquarters, let us move to the road and start.
Thank you very much, Barrister Adams. The good barrister with the good heart. Thank you.
They should do more. We appreciate them, but we need more from them.
Thank you. Make we appreciate them. Hello, quickly, you have 30 seconds, Usman.
Yes, you see, as I was saying, most of the bishop, you will see photos, written in Chinese language, not a single word in English language is there. And this time after they have their staff, they go to supermarket to buy things. They see those things.
We hear say that they settle the staff where they go to inspect.
You see, my younger sister, my wife's sister, that day they went, her child had a problem, They went to India, and they took along the drugs that one girl was taking, a girl of less than 1 year old. When they went to India, so they said, where did we get drugs from? That is what has been banned for the past 7 years.
Wait, Osman, this incident happened 20 years ago, maybe 10 years ago.
No, last year she was in there, just last year she was in there.
Mr. Statistics, last year, write them down.
In fact, when they are coming, I will get the name of the drug for you. I will tell them, let them go. Up to now, this one is still in circulation.
Thank you.
Up to now.
Thank you for the statistics.
This is from GMO. I'm not sure that you've been shouting about this GMO. You cannot imagine why do we have the rate of cancer increasing nowadays? It's because of all this GMO vaccine. We don't need it. In America, anywhere if there is GMO, they will never need GMO food. No GMO. But in Nigeria here, the one with GMO, it will not be level. And that's about it.
Thank you. Usman, thank you. It's okay.
That's very important.
Thank you.
That's very important. Hello?
Hello, I didn't hear you.
Yes. You see, I think one of the problems that they don't have the equipment for testing all this for the because remember, there was a time somebody called me from NAFTA was complaining that they have to test some of their samples to Ghana to go and test it. So I think Ghana needs to upgrade. Yes. Oh! They have to take it to Ghana to go and test because they don't have the equipment here. So that's why I have some of these things they cannot test because they don't have the equipment. So NAFTA
no go far. Which is sickness being attacked people last year. Not the Ebola, the other one who went near Ebola.
Yes.
Lassa fever. Nigeria not get lab where they will do the test. Now Kenya, they sponsor scientists and doctors to go and do lab test of Lassa fever for Kenya. Oh! And the NAFDAC is waiting for statistics. No problem. Oga Statistics, respond now. Respond. You have 1 minute.
Thank you.
Okay, 2 minutes.
Okay. Thank you, Excellency, Elderly President. Thank you.
I think this is a very beautiful program, and we are going to work closely with the Human Rights Radio. This is a call to this is a call to action.
No clap.
This is a call to action.
No clap. Statistics is not there here.
Yeah, you are generating statistics for me already. So that's why we need to work. And that's why we need to work together. So the woman that talk about chemical, you have just nibbled at the edge of a very small picture. We are going to work closely with you.
Madam,
as I speak with you,
they must pay you as a consultant.
Yeah.
You understand? You love this country, you have retired, but you are not tired.
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Member of the British Pest Control.
Thank you.
Can you imagine?
Yeah. So we are going to work closely. Right now we are carrying out a campaign on even the use of carbide in ripening fruit. It's another major problem that is ravaging. And even the use of chemical in killing fish in the river area. So the problem is enormous. So we are working closely. So this is a very good opportunity. My dear brother, I must commend your efforts. My opening statement, you should not take it something. I just wanted to set the record straight. I'm a PR man, and I have to lay a foundation before we go on. So
the foundation,
no issues.
The foundation,
the issues. So we are in agreement with each other. That is a very strong fan of Human Rights Radio. We listen to you attentively. So from this on, I think we must commend the national coordinator for bringing us on this plan.
Thank you.
Yes, so I be one still long before. The purpose of this video is for you and I. The way forward, brothers and sisters. The way forward is what we are up to. I know a lot of people is watching, and some just come in new. They don't really understand what is going on there. So I'm about to let you know what is happening out there. What they are trying to say there is this. When you look at the situation at hand now, you will understand that the people we are seeing as our governors, presidency, senators, and all so on and so forth, they don't meant well for you. They are not ready for you and I. I see no reason why you have people in office who do not know what they are doing. I am sorry because I said I will be coming out tomorrow, which I'm not supposed to be doing now. So I'm going to be taking this off. I'll put on the light a bit so we can see clearer a bit. No matter how it is, do we have people we call governments or presidents? Do we really have them? Are they really doing what we want? I salute you out there, brothers and sisters. What I was about to let us understand is this. And what the program is all about is awareness to you and I. We should know the area we need to tackle. If we have people that we are looking up to, that we put all our economics, put everything that we own in our countries to take care of, they should give us what we want. They should do the right thing. That is all we are all about. As the message we are just dishing out, all they were trying to do for you and I to see that, yes, those agencies we have in the government of President Buhari, Jonathan, just like you can take this, you can go and see this again. During Jonathan, we have a lot of people who were on scholarships. A lot, and people were praising this effort. But today, those millions were gone out for scholarships. There's nothing to write home about them. We cannot fund them anymore in any way in the society. Because the present government are not going to continue to fund those scholarships. So brothers and sisters, because of the time factor, because I said I'm not going to be out today, I'm going to be doing it tomorrow, because I have a lot to talk about. I believe a lot of SAG were on the ground, a lot of things were happening, but I did not want to put my mouth in, because I've talked about it for long in my previous video, that the palace know what to do. They know how to handle issues. Because we have people, eminent people. Our traditionals, they are very rich in ideas, in culture, in everything, name it all. So what that topic is all about, from Brekete family, if you and I, we know what is guava, we know what are a lot of things out there that you and I understand, be seen. A lot of fruits, a lot of things that have been in our nation, in our society. But today you will see all these things are fading away. Why? Because we have the wrong people managing our society, managing our system. Tell me, where are we going to get things right? The reason of coming out, putting this before you this very evening, is to let you understand we need someone who will do it right. And that person is not far from you and I. The Bible says that I'm not going to come back to fight that battle for you. You as a man are capable of doing it right for yourself. I have asked a question. If you want to understand that God is very far from you and I, take a look or take an example of this. Go to Meduguri, go to Kanu. Go and see, go to even Edo State, not too far from you. Go and see how human beings are cutting children with cutlass, with machetes. If God is not far, don't you think he would have said stop? Or before they have that idea, before they conceive it, he would have stopped them. But because it's so far from you and I, the ideas of how to fix it is already putting in both of you and putting in us. We have all the weapons and whatsoever we need to do things straight. But we lack it because we are so greedy. Greed. I will talk about this a little bit because of time factor. If Mega Comrade were to be a bishop, a prophet, his church would have been blocking every express road. The reason is this, because you know we human beings, we need miracle. We need a man who will tell us this is what is going to happen, and it happens. We are ready to pump in the money. We are ready to do everything to go there. We are ready to dash that man cars. We are ready to dash that man our houses. We are ready to do everything for that man. That is why we have a lot of men in the society that who are wearing the name of God. Today, I'm not going to be much. I just want to be living now. An issue of Tony Kabaka, I will also let everybody understand that. Greed is greed. He's very greedy. He's a greedy guy. Why am I saying this? He's a nice person to some extent. With what he has in his position now, let him look at all those guys going along with him. Tell them to come and take charge. And let him go and be managing what he has. The Bible that says too much money, more problems. If he has just a hotel and he have that kind of mansion where he lays his head on, and that, let's say, just the only mansion and the hotel is enough for him to live for the rest of his life. Rather, he have more than that. He has to lease hand to others. Let him give out, lease hand to others. A lot of people who are working along with him, working for him, some don't even have a house. They don't even have until they come to his presence before they will feed. He has to give out. Giving out when you have, in short, you have more blessings. Until you learn how to give out, that's when you will understand the sweetness of what you have. But when you are not doing that, you want more. Expect more problem, because people are going to come and be praising you and they will be collecting from you. There you have no direction. I was watching the video from when he was talking. Look at how rough it is. If they tell you this man have such money around his premises, around himself, that who is looking like this, you will say no, you will deny that. Why not appreciate God and go and live with the one you have? You will be, all the rest of your life you will be happy. The few ones that you have trained, that who have been with you, teach them now how to have good heart, so that they will begin to do the right thing in the society. They also will have the privilege to also enrich themselves. But when you want to continue to have, you are working like PDP and APC also. Our government, they are greedy. Very greedy. Our governors, Obaseki is promising a lot of people out there. Promising everybody. Oba Atokbe, he said, I will not forget to say this, but I know tomorrow I'm going to be doing it. If the very seconds our father come into the palace, he promised all his children worldwide, all those citizens, Ishan, Shekiri, Ijo, that he's going to be having a farm, a market, where we can be buying little, spend little money, you buy plenty. Where you will spend little money, you buy plenty. But because we don't have the right governor, that is why that dream we are not being materialized. We're not being, it's not today. Those things did not come. It's still there. It's still pending. I know when our father speaks, he is ready. He's ready to do it. But when you look at the trick that the government tricks in, he went to go and chasing people away from their land, But today we have the market is there. The market is not there for us now, for the poor people market. Just as our father said that he's going to have poor people market, where you will bring 10 naira, you will have a lot to take home. Where you will bring 20 naira, you will have a lot, you will have bananas, you will have gari to take home. But the government and those boys that who are greedy, they did not allow this dream to come true. You can just see, until we put the right person. Why am I saying this? When you see a right person, we understand. Mega Comrade is a security man. He knows things about security. When you have the right government, he's going to talk about, if this man is really doing this thing, and whatever he's saying, he's fighting to see that the state becomes secure. Why can't I work with this man? Why can't I to bring this guy into the security forum so that the state will be secure? Because when the state is not secure, we are not going nowhere. That is why you see, when people come in to invest, like this man who want to have a farm in the city there in Edo State, the man will be chased out by hoodlums. Why? Because there is no security. You cannot have a person like a Mega Comrade that the state will not be secure. You cannot have people that will have this integrity, firm, who are sincere, who are ready to see that the state become a place where we can call home, that the state will not be secured. But because of greed of the government, he prefer to work with those boys who are also greedy. Because when you are greedy, I have always asked a question. If you have 20 cars, how will you survive it? If you build houses here and there, how will you survive it? Who are you building those houses for? Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing? What are you doing? Is it not hard time? When I say 20, it's hard time you sit back and look back to yourself and ask yourself a question. With all these things I have, what about if I die tomorrow? What will be my gain? And who are all those that is going to take these things to themselves? It's those boys that who know all these things, know where those houses is and where those money, those things that you are investing. They are those that is going to take it. Without your children or your family will not be aware of it. But if you really think that having all this around yourself, it does not make sense. It's better you have 2 houses, 1 in the village, maybe 1 in the city or 2 in the city. I think that is okay. With every other houses, every other things, cars and every other money you are wasting in a party and all those things, it does not make sense. You sell those houses and invest. Just like I always tell Kafte Osa, that when you invest in these things that the citizens they need, light And good road has always been the order of the day. We need Tran to be moving, taking people from Edo to Warri to every Afuze, to every other area. And these people, when they have all this opportunity and they are seeing all these things, they are ready to pay. Why will a governor come out in the television giving 500,000 to people to do what? To buy computer. To do, where are they going to use those computers? Where are they going to use it? When there is no light, how are they going to use those things? Does that make sense? Don't you brothers and sisters see that this man don't know what he's doing in the government office? How can somebody be in a government that you think he's going to survive it? Excuse me, brothers and sisters. Yes, I'm sorry a bit. Sorry for that. Thanks for your understanding. God bless you all. I want us to have a think. If all these things, if these men, they know what they are doing, by now they would have understand that, you know, giving money is like sometimes you are hungry or you want to do a business. And that business is going to cost you 1 million. And somebody will come and give you 20,000 or 50,000 or 100,000. How will you survive that? As at the time you try to spend transport, just only transport, the business will not function. You want to hire a store. There is no light. Now you are going to buy a generator. You are going to buy fuel. You are going to take care of the place that you are going to open as an office. Then there is no light there. How will people come? There is no road for people to come in there. How will that possible? How will those guys survive? What is the use of when we understand that the state don't even have roads, don't even have good drainage? Why are these people wasting our money? The little money we have in the office, in this position now, when he wasted this way in party, bringing Oligbese, bringing all these artists into events, giving them money, that is not how. That is not what those state people need. What those state people need, give them just road and light. How can somebody waste it? The parents spend all his hard-earned money training his child to become a graduate. There is no job, there is no offices waiting for them. Out of where million student is, you are giving only about 10, is it not 10? I cannot remember the figure. You are giving only, let's say 20 or 30 or 50, just 500,000. What about the millions? What will those ones do? At the end of it all, those ones will turn around and become a hoodlum or thieves and rob those 500,000 that you give to only 10 people. Does that make sense? Do we have a government? Do we have people who are helping these people? Why will these people be creating chaos, problems in everywhere? Then today you see people parking, you take your time parking all women to stadium, parking all women, parking them from one end to another. When you know what these people need is just electricity and good road. Control those police that you are training everywhere. Control them to do the right thing. These women will be okay. What is difficult for these people called PDP and APC to understand that light is very precious. Have you ever seen when you want to build a house, or you want to do business, you don't have light in it, or you are building a house, there is no light? How will the house stand? How will that business stand? Generator is on the high side. Gas, diesel, that is on the high side. Then people will still come out. It pains me that these people, they don't have the light to see, to hear the truth. The painful thing of it is what I will be talking about tomorrow. Because they says the truth is always bitter. But it's good we understand the truth. The purpose of we be created into this world is for us to come and help ourselves, do a little business, trade with joy, with peace, with harmony, then go back. We are all sand. We are all sand. It's like somebody say, Igwo badelo doyi. I dey help Oba repair the land. I dey help Oba repair the land. Then I now ask a question. Who are the land and who are the Edos? It's you and me. When you and me are not doing the right thing, will the land itself do it for us? Will the sand or the land get up and do it right? When we are not sharing love, understanding, we are not letting go of all those resources that we are piling and keeping, wasting unnecessarily. How can somebody, you have a gathering, you are wasting resources that would have been spent right way. When you spend it right, people will benefit from it than only one man or only one woman benefiting from it. I see you, Francis. I know today I'm not supposed to be out because I just want to do this a bit, then I get out of here. Because they say the truth is very bitter. When you look at all these things, you will see that those riches, those money, someone is still fighting for security, want to be the head of security, when you already have cars, you have houses, you have businesses, you have everything, name it all. It's because, and there's still some revenue that is still coming. Because you cannot manage it, when you, no matter how you have it, you will mismanage it at the end of it all. At the end of it all, the state will still remain where it is. Let us think on how to work with people that who have ideas. People that who can do it right. Yes, thank you, sir. Yes, you said according to, that is Mega Comrade himself. I quickly just read his message for you all to listen. He says, I have a breaking news. Stay online. I am gonna spend 15 minutes online only. Thanks. If you are ready, sir, let me know. Just tell me, then I will just do that. I will quickly understand and quickly do the right thing, the necessary things. So, brothers and sisters, the reason why I might see maybe it's a few viewers because I did not want to come out today. That is why I understand that. But one thing we should know, if our headers, our father, royal father, tell us that yes, he's going to be having a farm. Let me check if Mega is out. Let me check. I salute you Monday. God bless you. You know, I don't want to come out before, but I just want to, sometimes common sense is not common. We just have to do it. We just have to give it to them the way it is. Because if we missed it, we are going to be making a big mistake. We are getting it wrong and nobody wants to see it right. These are what people are selling to you and I. You will see boys are taking Red Bull, what they call it, I don't know, this hot. You can see people, this is how they create it. Chinese is in Edo State. Our governor, they are bringing them in. They are sending them in to come and destroy you and I. They are bringing them in. I think this is red. You people know the kind of hot is this, you know. For myself, I don't have interest in all these things much. You see how they are manufacturing it. They will put a label and you and I will continue to be seeing it, and we will want to die with it. Today, people, you know, when you look at the order of the day in Nigeria, in my country, you see a lot of, yes, Mega is out. So please, just continue to watch. Mega is out. I can see it's out. Let me try to put a volume. I think the network is going bad. I don't know why. His network, let me try to check again. No, I don't want to see you, not you, brother. Mega network is cutting here. Maybe over there is okay, but in my place, I'm finding it difficult. He said he's going to be coming out just 15 minutes. Yes, so the Mama Bologna 1. No two like you. Yes, so that I'm back again. I'm back again, brothers and sisters. Let us understand one thing. When I say greed is very bad. How can a man have houses? When you say houses, more than 40 houses, just one person. Have hotel, have cars. Government is still paying. You know, sometimes in life, when you learn how to give out, sometimes you have to leave that position and let other person come in. I have always preached one thing about this, about you and I, brothers and sisters, that in life, sometimes, when you understand that too much of everything become a poison, become a destruction towards your life, become a thing that you will be asking yourself, what is always wrong? When am I going to be okay? You never knew because of greed. When you are greed, you will begin to see all these things become a thing that will be focusing on you. You will be looking for a way to get out, you can never get it. When you understand that when you have all this wealth around you, you go back and sit. Take charge of that. Say, thank you, Lord. Just like as I always says, God favors criminals. Because we are not God. He favors them. When He gives you the opportunity to go out there and constitute those nuisance and you do it, you come back freely. But you never knew that there is a reason why He allowed those things to happen. Just for you to take a little, go and settle with it. Use it to invest and become somebody. With what I learned, that I've always been coming to this man from the transport sector, for revenue that I've been coming in, millions. Because the moment such money comes in and you don't want to appreciate God and go and stick with that, with the little, there are people who are really looking for just 100 million or 50 million. Or even 25 million, 2 million. This is what they just need, or just one house. For the rest of their life, they are okay. They know what to do with that. That one can help them to train their family to the highest tuition, to the right level. But you having all these things, and still, you still need more. When we're talking about security, you want a security. And a man that you and I understand, who has what it takes to put things right in terms of security, as a government that we have today. There are some people we need to work with. There are some people we need to, we need to embrace and bring it to the society so that they can give us something. In my country, in Nigeria, in Edo State, we love killing the good people. We love destroying the good people. When the good people try to do something right, the people, you will see people, they will come out and they are ready to fight that person. They are ready to do everything they can just to make sure that person become irrelevant. Then I now ask you, brothers and sisters, if we take away everything that is good, then what else are we going to do with bad things? What else are we going to be trading with bad things, bad eggs? It become when we begin to trade, when bad and bad begin to trade together, problem has come in. Problem upon problem, day in, day out, because there is no peace for the wicked. They become a victim to each other. They become a suspect to each other. You know, people who are heartless, they never trust themselves, neither to trust anybody. So why will you be in a position of all this wealth and still you're still looking for more position? With what you have, look for somebody to manage what you have for you. Someone who have God-fearing. You will see you don't even need something from the government any longer. You're supposed to get up and say, enough is enough for this government. True and truly, we need light. We need good road. And there is money. Allocation is coming in. Money are, coming out from the taxpayers and the market and everybody. They are paying money. And with what we have in the state, in the land, money is coming out from it. It's enough for us to feast our society. It's enough for us to do things that we need. How will any man with his right sense be giving out money to students and go to the backyard and go and check those that they are giving money to? Either children to their father, sister, or to their brother, or to their friends, or to their friends. Those are the children you see right there. But the poor people who are fighting today, that will come to internet fighting each other, they cannot get that opportunity of that even 500,000. The only people that can get it, just like the presidency today, that you see, brothers and sisters, they put all their children in every various offices. And today, you and I, we are still struggling. I have always asked, if we say mega in the media, I will ask, does this man, what is his mission? And what is his reason of coming out in media to fight? Is he fighting because he don't want the state to be okay? Or is fighting for just to make sure he destroy the state? His reason of talking and reason of, coming out to be talking about things that is happening there is for the state to be okay. Is very, 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 very comfortable. This is the avenue and opportunity for the government to say, yes, these are the kind of people we need in the society to work with. These are the kind of people we need to associate with. Because when you are associating with Ulons, associating with those who will have millions upon millions in their position, they cannot, even their street, they cannot tie the street, they cannot even fix their street, they cannot even put their street light in up their street, they cannot even have factories here and there in the state. You see, does that make sense? Because when you giving money to someone who cannot manage those money, the state will continue to remain backward. Because from there, they will be looking for a way to go and be stealing from the poor people. Just like the message Omega were dishing out that, yes, some groups of people, they said they are going to be taking revenge against people coming from abroad. And I ask myself a question. If people can have this idea, think, or even conceive such thing, what is wrong from these people focusing on the people that who create the problem for them? What is wrong for these people to focus on the people who is stealing the land money? If these people will just bring out little money, they said, yes, I want to empower you, I want to create job. We have been hearing of this. The reason why I'm saying this, the reason why I played that video, why we need Showore to come and take charge, and Showore parties to take charge in every local government, in every state. That is why I played that video. That is why I'm saying this. I'm not just saying it because I want you to check by yourself, to think and look at everything in the system by yourself. Show me one thing that is working as a normal thing that every other person can get from other countries. Show me, just tell me one thing that is working. Look at the gathering they were having yesterday. They were on phone light. That's what they were using to view themselves. Generator everywhere. These are a man who have been in the Western world, who understand whenever a gathering like that is being formed, is being gathered, there must be a constant light. There is no way these people can talk to the Nepals. I call them Nepals. I don't know the name they are calling them now. Those people that were in charge of the light. The government have no power to tell them to put things right. The reason is this, because they themselves, they understand themselves. That aspect, that position were given to some people to use it to feed themselves, to feed their stomach, their hunger, their stomach, their greedy stomachs. That is why today there is no light. Every organization in the government today, they use it to favor their men, their cabal, their people in every way. That is why we don't have all these things functioning. I tell you, brothers and sisters, when we have the right persons, you will see we need to fund that, do the funding. Why all these things are not functioning? The people who are really holding no ransom is just to tell them, leave. I want to be calling today because I have spent, a surprise is 2 hours. So tomorrow I'll be coming out to do it well, to do it right. Coming out, I think this one is dark a bit. I'll try to make sure I put a light here so that we can be seeing each other face to face, not hiding it behind the camera. There are things we all need to understand in life. If we cannot do it by ourselves now, nobody's going to do it for us. I want you to check PDP and APC. Check all their regime. Check what you and I, what we have benefited from them. Go and do the finding yourself. If there is anything we have benefited from them. The only people who benefited from them are those who are killing people, chasing people to Mediterranean seas, chasing people out of the country. And these same people, I will do everything, to bring them back to bring senses back to their memory. I will bring that wickedness, that idea they don't have, what they have lost, I will bring it back by the grace of God. I have what it takes to rehabilitate people, to put people who don't know that, yes, where they're getting it wrong, where they will start getting it right. I tell you, brothers and sisters, one thing we all don't know, just like as I call my brother, call that guy, call my friend, when you have all this weight, still you are still looking like that, you have to withdraw from everything and go and focus. For how do we have another life after this death? After this one that we are in? If you can still look like that with all this weight around you, you need to have a change of mind. Take a break and focus on yourself. Forget about what you have been doing and focus on yourself with what you have. You will see that you yourself, you will be smiling. These things you think you are smiling now is not smile. I want to ask you, at always your private time, ask yourself what I'm telling you now, if you are happy. You are not. So you need to think. You need to think. Why did God say more money, more problem? These are the reasons. He only takes a man with good knowledge about these things. After 50 years, how many remain? Why not rest and enjoy this one that you have in your position? Why not withdraw from all those positions and go and enjoy yourself? Live with your family. Enjoy yourself. Don't even think of building houses for your family. Don't even think of building houses for your children, because your children have a taste, their own taste. Ask yourself, your father also have his own taste. When he was your own age, He built his own taste. But today, did you build your father's taste? You build your own taste. Your father also is going to build his own taste. Why are we killing, destroying, fighting, looking for more money just because we want to invest for our family, our future? When the Bible we're talking about invest, keep for the rainy day. When you go and check the Bible yourself, you will see the Bible, what is talking about then. The way the life is then is not the way it is now. Then things were in the other way around. That when the rain comes, it spoils things. When the sun comes, it destroys things. There will be a season, there will be no rain. There will be a season, there will be no water, there will be no sun. So that is why I always ask them to save for the rainy day. But check this present time that we are in, the present century, the time we are those things still happening? That tells you it's a mistake and it's a blunder for you to be trying to save. When you are trying to save, you are creating the problem for yourself. That is when you will be looking for more. In process of looking for more, you can never get satisfied. You will never be satisfied because you can never get more. That is one thing about life. The only thing you will get, you will continue to get problem, get yourself into problem. Because then you will want to do things that will not please God. You want to commit things. You want to do things. You want to do things. You want to strive to do things, all in the process to make more. Now you will be committing more sins, more atrocities. Now those things are being counted along with you, with your life, when time come. So you see, you can never get more. So try to start. The only thing you have for your children is education. Though the one that said who don't want to go to school, let them go and learn a work, learn a trade. Help them, teach them, give them someone who can direct them, then give them their money. Then you focus on your life. Tell those boys among you that who are already equipped, who has money already, let them go and do the same thing. And let those who don't have to get up. So that those ones that don't even have nothing, who don't have nothing, let those ones start. When I look at people coming out in the palace, they are still saying we are the youth. Go and check some of their faces. Some are even more than 50, and they are still calling themselves youth. And the youth there, some are there that were even 30. You see, they were not able to talk because they cannot talk there. When are you people going to become your own self-youth? So you see, and these people that who are still standing as the front, as the men, the right men, you can see they already have houses, they already have money, they already have cars, while some are still there that who don't have. Let us be our brother's keeper. Make una graduate, una way don't stay matured. Mr. Tony Kabaka, tell those ones that are matured, tell them to graduate, let them still come out, let those boys who are still under, let them start from let them still also get up from somewhere so that they will still get something for themselves and their family. Because the moment you continue with what you all have in your position now, you still continue to be blocking those boys, then you are going to make those boys to go and be doing things that are not supposed to be done. That is where we'll be having more criminal, more sins, more blood in the land. Because those boys, they are hungry. And they are not going to, they cannot talk to the elders. They cannot talk to the men that who is on the top in the midst. So all these things are problems. Sometimes we say we want the land to be okay. Who are the land? Is those boys, you and me are the land. Because if we are not okay, then we extend our grievances to the wrong side. It's a pity for those boys who said they are going to be waylaying or be distracting or be causing problem for people that is going to come from abroad. It's a pity. The people that who is in position of money, let them, whenever I'm on show, they should come so that we'll be calling the people that who are in the position of money so that they will go and be focusing on them. You see, some boys will come out in media, they will say when the people in abroad only have $100,000 or even $10,000, $1,000, they will be shouting in media. That tells you people in Nigeria, they already have money. And go and check those that are talking, they are in the government, they are the one enjoying. Either their brother is a governor or their governor is their brother is a senator, their brother is a local chairman, is this. So they are the one living. Those are the kind of people you boys are supposed to focus on. You have heard it, or those that are coming from abroad, they don't have money. It's the little they have that they send to people in abroad. They send to people in Nigeria. Their monthly salary, they will strive, they will pack out their monthly salary, they will send it to you people in Nigeria to help. That's what they have. You can see when the people in Nigeria that were in the government, you will see them be blabbing, telling everybody in the media that people in abroad don't have money. They are the ones that have money. So why are you people planning to be an obstacle to those who are coming from abroad? Focus on those that is in Nigeria. They have money. So don't come and be wasting your time. Those that don't have money that is coming from abroad. Forget about the skin. It's just the weather. Clothes are very, very. You can buy clothes. So those things it doesn't matter. It doesn't mean nothing. So God bless you, all brothers and sisters. Let us understand greed is very, very. I'm going to create a time when I will be just advise all these people for just 30 minutes so that those people can easily put it in YouTube, put it for them to see. When it's long like this, sometimes they are always running away from it. So God bless you all. Thank you for your understanding and continue to remain blessed. Tomorrow, I'll be coming out around 6 or 5 or 7. God bless you all. Good night, brothers and sisters. Stephen Wonder, that name, Stevie Wonder. That name, and that man is Shake Nigeria. God bless you. Roster, you come late. I not come out to talk much today. God bless you. I was seeing one of my brother. Yes, Francis. I see you. God bless you. Thanks a lot. It's just that we just have to start telling each other the truth. When we start to do that, you will see there's going to be something good that is going to happen in our society. We only just need to help ourselves by little that we have. The criminal can help the younger ones, those that have nothing, so that those ones can also have, so that when those that are on top, they keep on blocking the younger one, there is nothing that is going to work. The government are the problem. Tell Obaseki those things that he's doing does not make sense. You need to do the right thing. God bless us all.